Hmm? Wait. Is this it? Is this it? I'm not dreaming, am I? Wait a goddamn minute. Is it... Is it working? Huh? Is this a Christmas miracle? What the hell? Is it working? Ah! Yes! Finally! God! Alright. Friggin' finally. I definitely lost a lot of viewers right there, but that's okay. I'm just more happy that I was able to get the stream working. Goodness gracious! OBS was being so difficult. Oh, don't do that. That was so painful. Alright. If I'm lucky, I should have enough time to make it to Brawley, which is what my original plan was. Let's begin. Really? Why are you not working right now? Come on. I was doing so well. Okay. Alright, let me just reopen it up. Okay. Why is it not working? Seriously? This might be a problem. I cannot press the A button. And I kinda need that in my Pokemon game. Why is this happening? Alright. God damn. Looking it up. Looking it up. Come on. Okay. Literally everything is perfect right now. I just can't play the game. Okay. Just let's restart. Let's restart the app. Enjoy the Explorers of Sky background. And let's do a take two. Open up. For the love of everything. If I somehow still manage to get to Brawley, by the way, this is officially one of my best streams ever. I opened up the right one, right? Shoot. Okay, I'll know it by the intro. Okay. Oh! God! Finally! Finally. I can't wait for it to like crash for no reason in the middle. Whatever, it's done. This is the Chikorita Odyssey. If you couldn't tell, no, don't do that. So for those of you wondering, what the heck is this stream called, or why I'm doing this in particular, I remember in one playthrough I skipped Brawley until I got to like Fortree. I don't think I've ever gotten that far with trying to skip passage emulators. Alright, I think everything is good to go. So, what is this exactly? This is something called the Chikorita Odyssey. For a very long time, I've wanted to try to... Alright, I guess I might as well. First things first, let me just set up the options. Fast, battle scenes are on. I'll set to set, stereo. Okay, that should be good. Alright. I'll just talk while he's just doing his spiel. For the longest time, I've always wanted to beat a Pokemon game with basically a solo run. For instance, back when I played Pokemon Red, I used Blastoise basically. When I first did my first ever Pokemon playthrough on Pokemon Silver, I only used Feraligatr. Okay, let's just do my classics. You know what? I'm not an animal. I have a capital letter in my name. Good to go. Yes. So yes, exactly. So I'm going to attempt to... I'm going to try to beat this with Chikorita only. Yes, I'm allowing myself to evolve it because that'd be insane if I didn't. Although I'm pretty certain I can. Especially because the champions, quote unquote, but that's speaking miles ahead right now. Someone just texted me on, Wise just texted me on Discord, and he's asking, am I nuzlocking this? If I nuzlock, I'm dead. Like, that's my, I get one chance at this. Okay. Obligatory discussion on why I'm in the back of a truck in the beginning of this game. Yeah, the Meganium Odyssey. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing this with Hoenn first. Alright, there's a lot of things really I should really be talking about. Okay, so first things first, why Chikorita? I think it's one of the most underrated starters. So I thought, why not? Give it a shot. Second of all, why Hoenn first? So I was thinking about, okay, which order, if I had to pick like 3 generations of Pokemon, which one would be, let's see, right here? That should be good enough. I'll be off by a few seconds, but that's fine. So I was thinking, like, which games do I play if I want to do solo run with the exact same Pokemon throughout 5 different generations? And I thought, why not pick a Pokemon that I've always used to hate, but I've always thought was like super cute. So I thought Meganium would be a great choice. And it's also been a very long time since I played Emerald. Technically speaking, my first case was Pokemon Sapphire, but it should be good enough. My best moves are... To be fair, Chikorita learns Razor Leaf very quickly. It's not as he's likely scrabbling around in grassy places. There's this old argument about Chikorita, where people say Chikorita was quite literally born in the wrong generation, or in the wrong region, which I find pretty funny. Because it does make sense. Think about it. If Chikorita was in Kanto... If Chikorita was in Kanto, it'd do amazing. If Chikorita was in Sinnoh, it would do amazing. So I'm just curious to see is that actually the case, and that's basically the point of this run. Now, if I loaded the correct ROM, it should be Chikorita where Trico is. Nah. What I want. Okay, fine. Perfect. Okay. There it is. So obviously the other ones are unchanged, and I actually don't even think the rival gets their fully evolved starter, but doesn't really matter. All right, Chikorita, let's begin. Ooh, that's not good. I know. Actually, attack might be... Oh, no, attack might be bad. This might be a problem. I'm not liking the stats on this thing so far. Justin, if you're still there, I'm curious. What do you want me to name this thing? Because it's going to last the entire thing. And my only general idea is I keep it the same name. But I'm down to change it to like A. Yeah. I was thinking just keep it the same name. Yeah, no. As always, I can change it with the name rater. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to try to multitask for a quick second. This guy doesn't give me anything, right? Yeah, yeah. Now, get away from him. Alright, good. For a quick second there, I thought it was shiny. Because I remember Wurmple's is purple. Purple Wurmple. With a Chikorita. Okay. Like trying to do like 5 things at once. One sec. Another thing I was considering doing was yeah, no hat. It's okay. Alright, I'll catch one and give it a hat. I haven't... So, my original idea was try to solo run with this. I'm not certain if I should plan ahead for... I think the only thing I really want to plan ahead for is, like HM slaves. But that's about it. I don't really want to use... I don't want to really plan ahead for, like, Tate and Liza, the double battle. You know, I don't really want to plan ahead for, like, an entire team. Okay. I'm just curious to see how far I can get. If I can even do this. I know the champion might be easy, but I have no idea about the other ones. Winona, the flying type gym leader. It's gonna be tough. But, let's see if I can do it. Wait, let's see here. Alright, I'll train for... Yeah, exactly. In fact, the infamous part about Emerald is the Battle Frontier. Which is basically... I could use Poison Powder and Span Potions. I also have Synthesis. But, let's see what happens. It might get that. Let's see if I can get that lucky. Poison Powder. I don't think it knows Sleep Powder. It's something. Alright. I'll roam around in the grass for... Actually, I think I'm good enough to face off the first trainer. I also have the potion, just in case. So I'll just skip ahead to her. Okay. Best case scenario, I do want to try to get to... What's his name? Get to Brawly. Alright. First trainer. Do I save? Nah. Sure thing. I think she only knows... Torchic should only know Tackle and Growl. I think I should be alright. He said... I say right before I get absolutely destroyed by this thing. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got this. Only thing that can stop me is a crit. Me and my mouth. Alright, even a crit couldn't stop me. Bam, thank you, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you very much. And now I can move on. Befriend any Pokemon, but I'm only using one. So... No. I already talked to them. Yeah, I think I'll just rush back. I'm not certain if I'm missing any other important items, but if you're in chat, you're free to shout out anything. Like, I think at most I'm missing, like, a potion. So like I was saying before about Chikorita and the Battle Frontier, or the Battle Frontier in general, the Battle Frontier in Pokemon Emerald is very infamous. I've heard terrible things about people saying it might take, like, for some it takes like 4 years to complete because they have to get like really good stats or EV train or hatch specific Pokemon, and that just sounds terrifying. But I do know some teams that require using Meganium, which is very nice because it's a lovely little poke. I think its setup is like, I saw one team that used like Espeon, Salamence, and Meganium at the end. And obviously I can't beat the towers or the many other facilities in the Battle Frontier without multiple Pokemon. So for now, my biggest focus is just get to the champion. Obviously it won't happen in just one stream. But get to the champion, face off a bunch of the legendaries and mythicals, and achieve godhood. Basically. All in a day's work. I should probably look up, I was planning to get 5 stars on my trainer card for Platinum, which requires to get 100 battle win streaks in the front battle tier. Exactly. That thing, no matter the generation, I think Emerald has it worse. But God, that Battle Frontier is so tough. There is a streamer whose name is Worster, very famous Pokemon speedrunner. He's currently trying to beat the Gen 4 Battle Frontier in around like 12 hours. Since the AA doesn't switch, there's a strategy people using is tricking us. Uses tricking a scarf, choice scarf, paralyzing, and spamming flash and charm. Yeah, but again, no matter what happens, it just takes forever. I never got Pokeballs, did I? Wait, no, I think I did. What's considered beating the Frontier? So there's 5 facilities. I think it's Tower, Arcade, Factor. Wow. That is very lucky for first encounter. What was I saying? Okay. Yeah. Beating all of them. Beating all of them and beating all of them twice, technically, yeah. I might as well get this thing. I'm not gonna use it, but it's a rare find. So yeah, you can get a silver print, which is basically beating them the heads the first try, and there's the gold print, which takes even longer and is much more difficult. Think of it like a championship rematch or an Elite Four rematch. Ralts. I'm so creative. Yeah, I don't think I'll have any use for Ralts, but I'll hold on to it. First one. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. No. Okay, fine. That didn't work. Yeah. So beating them twice technically counts as getting the gold symbol. And if you get all the gold symbols on Platinum or Emerald, that's the thing that gets you to that's the thing that gives you that final that 5th star, basically. For some, it might take days. I think this is Razor Leaf. Yes. Okay. I didn't look up the Gen 3 moveset, but I know Chikorita learns Razor Leaf around that time. Oh, wait, I forgot to catch one. I'll catch one in the woods. Just saying, though, if this was a Nuzlocke, that would be pretty impressive, because Ralts would have been my first Pokemon. I guess I should have called it, dang, well, it's too late now. Imagine having a Ralts in your team for a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Alright, one sec. Let me see if Wise responded. Okay, nothing. And I'm back. Good. And also, I just kind of wanted to do something that's pretty chillax today. I'm not in the mood to stressfully worry about a Nuzlocke. Speaking of Nuzlocks, I don't think this is a trainer. Yeah. Sneezing all over me. Speaking of Nuzlocks, I've only done one in Black 2. That was actually pretty fun, but I never really had that... Nice crit. I never really had that much issue with it because you can basically defeat any Nuzlocke with enough grinding or enough planning. And then you have to get more into specifics like, alright, you can't use Pokemon Centers, or you can't use... you can't use items during battle, or items outside of battle, or something like that. And, you know, at that point it just kind of gets, I don't know, tedious. Yeah, level cap before each gym leader. Some people say forget the double Pokemon clause, which is like, I see a Rattata in Route 1, catch it. I see a Rattata in Route 2. Some people say, nah, I already got the first Rattata, it doesn't count. Or some people might say, it's the first Pokemon in that route. Catch another Rattata. Which is a little annoying, but like, again, it's just like, the original rules are really loosely based. This thing doesn't know Peck, right? Okay, well, either way, I'm good. Alright, I think after this one, I think there's another trainer ahead. I'm gonna go heal first, though. Maybe one day I might consider doing a Nuzlocke. But first things first, just want to try... First things first, I just want to see if I can get this done. Liking these criticals quite a bit. Let's move on. There's a chance I might be able to get to Bayleaf, because I'm not raising anything else. After this I have to delete all those 2 past attempts of recording. It's gonna be annoying. Yeah, because those attempts are gonna be gone, I'll just let you know this right now. This recording, oof, getting it ready was a pain. Oh wait, I have to go talk to that gym. Come on, don't have all day. Actually, real quick. Alright, I'm gonna keep mashing through. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep mashing through this. I've read it multiple times already, but if you haven't, feel free to read along. However, I need to make sure my computer is plugged in properly. So give me one sec. Okay, good. Perfect. Huh? So his first wild Pokemon is a Ralts. And of course it's higher level than me and can also be a Gallade. Because, you know, forget me. And of course he takes years. Attaboy, Wally. Go get him. I don't know if it's possible to crit it, but that would be pretty rare. Yes, Wally. Go out and chase your dreams, sir. So now we share Ralts's, even though I'm going to use my Chikorita for the rest of this run. See ya, boy. The Rock-type gym leader, Roxanne. Hehe. Have we ever had, you know, a Rock-type gym leader that's just like Dave? It's always something Rock-related. Brock. Gen 2 didn't have anything. It's Rourke, Roxanne. Who was Gen... Did Gen 5 have one? Not that I can remember off the top of my head. No, I don't think so. Gen 6 had that mountain climber dude that I don't remember. I don't remember his name. Who's this guy? You are the rookie trainer. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. Rude. Okay, I need to start planning ahead for like HM slays and stuff. No. Stop right there. Okay. Billy. I haven't been using Razor Leaf that much, but let's see what happens. Nice. Chikorita getting his work done. C-Dot. I don't like that. Oh, that ain't good. I think I'm gonna die. No, that's not good. Whew! We still good. I meant to do that, obviously. Alright, first things first, I'm heading back. Oh yeah, I also have to face that trainer to the right. I'll need as much EXP as I can. I'm not certain if I have to do it, because I kind of don't want to. But I hope I don't have to, like, EV train at any point. I think if I just max it out, I should be okay. But if it gets to the point where that's the case, that's going to be really disappointing. You. I'm still good, Justin. Don't worry. Can I get... there's a good chance I can make it to... I'll definitely be able to make it to Bayleaf by the end of this stream. But I'm more curious to see how far I'll get. And I do think I can make it to Brawley. Why did I use Razor Leaf? I'm not certain what's better. Stab, not very effective with Chikorita's base power. Or Tackle. Actually, I should have probably just tested it now. It's okay, though. Yeah, the early fights are not going to be that bad. It's more of a matter of... Hey, thank you, Polaroid Freeze, for the follow. You. Good. I immediately forgot. Alright, I should be okay. Oh yeah, I can run. I have not been paying attention. Okay, let's go around. I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. That's very depressing sounding. This guy's a fisherman, though. He should be alright. Yeah, I think that guy to the bottom needs a talk. Yeah. Oh, what the? Okay. Sorry about that. I think I accidentally pressed the alt button, which nearly kicked me out of the emulator. Also, for those wondering, I do actually have this game on hardware, but I'm not gonna sit here and I don't have the I don't have like any good way of recording it. So I thought, why not just record it straight off of an emulator? Same thing with a lot of the games I might consider streaming in the future. I don't really have that much free time now, but when I can stream, I'll try to find some time. Nice, nice, nice. I think she gives a lot of money. I might as well just face all the trainers I see. I mean, I'll skip like maybe some of the basic ones, but I'll see what I can do. We ain't done yet, though. Would you imagine that this thing would eventually get noticed again? And why are you using full restore on the Zigzagoon level 7? Those are... okay. I could have used that full restore because she's a well. First of all, it's a girl. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there used to be a guy here, right? I'm not. No. I don't think you're wrong though. I think maybe in Sapphire, I could be wrong about this, but I think in Sapphire there used to be a guy there and a girl up ahead, and I think they switched their places. I could be wrong about that though. Potion. I think there's something down here too. I think there's a Pokeball here. First of all, you're a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, but and like, again, I feel like they changed a lot around with Emerald. I'm much more familiar with Sapphire though. Like this guy, I remember having like 6 Wurmples, but I think they reduced it in this game. Sapphire was it took a long time for me to beat. And I don't think these things learn Poison Sting, at least not at this level. So right now it's just free EXP. They definitely do eventually. Oh, for what? Sorry, I was in... So, yeah, EXP right now is not really the issue. Oh, yeah. Wurmple should learn Poison Sting in a couple levels. Okay. This place is a poison mine, if we remember correctly. Or if you recall correctly. Yeah, for me, I had a bigger issue with that in Kanto. Bugcatcher Lyle was defeated. I have all of these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. Well, why did I do that? It's not about oh wow. I think Shroomish is rare. You know what? I might as well catch it. Again, I'm not going to use it, but for the sake of catching it. In fact, now that I think about it, maybe if I'm lucky, Ralts can learn Flash, and that might help out with the dungeon up ahead. But yeah, Poison Mine, definitely. Cascoon sucks. Wurmple can learn Poison Sting. Oh, I hit it too many times. Oops. And Teleport. Intriguing. But again, yeah, exactly. I do need some HM slaves, though. Eventually. So I might need to, like, grab a Wingull or a Whalmer or I think this guy is in trouble. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon? Ooh. There's a fainted one like 5 feet over there. Sorry, man. I was gonna ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? Got sick of waiting, so here I am. No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. This guy seems very threatening. Let's see what you got. Poochyena. I hate to break it to you, but oh, come on! I might have to heal after this if he crits. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good, we're good. 13. We have Team Aqua also after something in Rustboro. Thank you for telling me that for no... Why did he tell me that? Whoa, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I'll give you a great ball as my thanks. I can't use the great ball. I'm not really catching anything else. Didn't they... Yeah, they were after something in Rustboro, too. Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I shouldn't be waiting. They're wasting time. Probably should have gone up and then around, but... Hey, look, Shroomish! I should catch it for this guy. This is another speedrun? Nah, it's just a casual playthrough. Hey, what's up, Joey? Good to see you again. If I really, really wanted to, I considered one, a Nuzlocke where, or a randomized Nuzlocke where I do this with Chikorita. Or two, what was it? A speed run with Chikorita. But apparently that's not allowed. And, I can't put it on, any records or anything, so... Might as well just do a casual playthrough. I've also haven't done a solo run in a Pokemon game in a very long time. I say that as I just catch this Shroomish, which I'm never going to use, but... You will be Q2. I have no idea why I'm naming them single letter things. I'm not using them. Poochyena. It's getting a little too low on health. Yeah, I'm not going to use many of these, might as well. Boop. Okay. Now I'll feel a little more comfortable. You again. So, an opinion that's been... Nice. So, an idea that I've been hearing about recently is that some people really don't like this game compared to a lot of the later series. And I will say Ruby and Sapphire are maybe not that great games, and you really don't need to go back to them. Emerald, on the other hand, is just exactly what people are looking for. But even still, some people say that game isn't great. Personally speaking, this is not my favorite. my favorite Pokemon game of all time, but it is definitely a fun one. Yeah. Dangerous. I ain't liking that. Let me try Razor Leaf next. I have considered trying to go back again and do Pokemon Red speedruns. But god, there's like, it gets to a point where if you try to go for 2 hours... Oh wow, I should have been doing that before. It gets to a point where if you try to do a Pokemon Red speedrun for around 2 hours, you have to like get really, really specific. And hope a lot of things go your way. Because if they don't, then there's no way you're going to get under it. I've heard some people have been able to like practice it for a week and get under 2 hours, or around 2 hours. So that's not bad. But for now, I'm okay with my time. Maybe some other time I'll try going back and finishing Red as fast as I can. I think there's more stuff here. Get that potion back. Wingle. I do need an HM slave. Yeah, why not? I'll catch this thing. Actually, how many of these? Yeah, why not? That's fine. I can always get more. I've also been getting a lot of money, too. Alright, I have about 50 minutes. Can I make it to Brawley by then? I think so. Just gonna build an army of queues. Congratulations, you... Oh, goddammit. I'm not certain why I decided to name these things Q, but it's too late now. It's already been done. Nice. I always get suspicious of these types of open spaces. Okay. Ooh. Meryl. I think Wingull will get the job done for water types. Okay, so I think there's a double battle coming up. Wait for it. Okay, good. Might as well explore this too. It's the Pretty Petal Flower Shop, spreading flowers all over the world. Niz. That's a nice name. Sure, why not? How you doing? I didn't get anything for that? Okay, fine. Sweet. Now I can plant berries. Not certain what I'll do with them, but okay. Wait, what? Well, berry plants are growing, water them with the Whelm Repair, or another thing. If you don't pick berries for a while, they'll drop off into the ground, but they'll spread again. Isn't that awesome? It's like they have the will to live, unlike you. No, I'm kidding. I try to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. Sweet, more items. These are so weird quotes. How come I really should pay more attention to like Pokemon dialogue nowadays? Yeah, so I'm pretty certain this guy right in front of me used to be below Petalburg Woods. You get a chance to play the DLC yet? Nah. As much as I really want to try out the DLC, I'm kind of not that interested. But if you're down to, I do know like a big chunk of what's there already, so I don't think I'm missing out much. Like I know about the new bike. I know about the new raid dens, the story with you know, Kafu and Urshifu, I believe this is. So yeah, I'm still open to that kind of discussion if you want to have it. I did not see that coming. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't mind spoilers if you want to discuss them. Have you played it, Joe? I'm curious. And if you have, is it good? Okay, let me see how much this does comparatively. Cerebi tweeted that it makes it seem more like an open world game. What the wild area should have been. That's what I figured. I mean, the thing is, I do have enough money to purchase the expansion pass, and I also want to finally buckle down and get the rest of the DLC for Smash Brothers. I don't have a cut. Yeah, that's what I figured, because, you know, when I first heard that the how do I phrase this? When I definitely felt that the game as a whole for Pokemon Sword and Shield were kind of incomplete in terms of post-game content. Nice crit. Also, I should be alright for this. So when they cut out certain things like a really long, longer post-game, or when they only had, like, you know, there weren't things like a Safari Zone, or there weren't things like post-game story that much, or, you know, it felt like the original games had a lot that was cut out. And that's kind of what's making me stay away from Sword and Shield nowadays. Like, it's not as replayable as I was hoping for it, and I don't think it's... Yeah, it's complicated for me to talk about, to say the least. Leppa is a rearrangement of Apple. Again, yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it improved on Sword and Shield rapidly, but the fact that it takes a lot of extra money. It takes money that, in my opinion, should have been, or content that just should have been the original game, and they just cut that out for some reason. Like, I don't approve of doing that, or at least that's what I think. Yeah, exactly. Normally it's a third game altogether, but to me, you could doing DLC. Yeah, like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, to me, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon also didn't do that. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of those games either, because I feel like they did too much. Like, they didn't do enough different for me to really care about it too much. And I played it fine. It was a completely fine game, but, you know, I still had some issues with them. And it wasn't as fun as playing through the original Sun and Moon. But, like, if you play through with... it's hard to talk about because without stepping over too many toes, but... How do I put this lightly? To me, I think Pokemon doing DLC is not the path... is not how other games like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or Emerald, or Black 2 and White 2, or a lot of other games that have just like really good core gameplay. I'm looking back, if you took that kind of content and had it now, back in the day we would have had things like if, for instance, okay, here's an easy way to put this out. Gen 4 remakes are a possibility, right? I'm just wandering around, by the way. Let me go fight the trainers to the right, and then fight Roxanne. Actually... Yeah, I'll fight Roxanne first. But like I was saying, again, I don't like spending too much time on just talking about the DLC, but like, a part of me is just bothered by it, to say the least. So, alright, here's what I was talking about before. With going back to like Gen 4 remakes, which is, again, is a possibility, there is a good chance that if I was the creator of Pokemon, or I was the director, poison powder. If I was the creator of Pokemon and I had the ability to remake Gen 4, but I've also done things like, but in the past I've done DLC for Sword and Shield, I've introduced cool new things like the bikes, or more custom items, or more so on and so forth, right? Whatever. A bunch of different things. Gen 4 now can be, you know, Stark Mountain DLC. It can be Battle Frontier DLC. It can be Pal Park DLC. It can be... it can be the event Mythicals as DLC. It can be so on and so forth. And to me, there's just something that's really bothersome about that. Because I feel like it could always... It's just like opening Pandora's box. It could get a lot worse in the future. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But again, I don't really like talking about my opinions on that too much because it really distracts me away from what I'm supposed to be doing. There's a chance I can get Bayleaf by the end of this fight. Confusion. Yeah. Apologies for like going a little bit overboard on that, but that's just kind of like how I feel about it. Sword and Shield, if you enjoyed it, more power to you, but like, again, you can still form your own opinion on like, I'm messing with my use bro. You can still kind of have your own opinion on, like, is it really okay to have that kind of DLC? And not just accept the fact that it's there, you know what I mean? Looks like Q's getting a Q1 at least. He's getting a bunch of levels, that's good. Alright, let's save. 45 minutes in, that should be pretty good. Let's get this bread. Alright, definitely by the end of this I should get a... what's it called? A Bayleaf. I have enough Razor Leafs, right? Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah. Nothing can stand in the way of my beautiful Chikorita, except this thing. Hopefully this should be enough. That better not talk up. Okay, good. What's a similar move to that? Yeah, but yeah, block used to cut off mobility in the original games. Nah. Yeah, maybe I should use poison powder. Or maybe I can just quit right here. No. As I thought. A few more of these should be done. I think it might have been faster to use poison powder. Or that works too. Yay! Okay, I'm above one level. I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't think Bayleaf learns anything when it evolves, so I think I should be okay. Alright. And within our first hour, we have officially evolved Chikorita into Bayleaf. This will be much more useful. if I had a preference to say like how fast I could beat this game, I'm hoping it will be under 10 hours, so less than 5 streams. But yeah, again, I don't want to really go back into it, but like talking about the Sword and Shield DLC again. Like, I'm certain it's going to make it feel like a much bigger and better Pokemon game. But to me, that kind of stuff should have just been kept in the base game. And in my opinion, it's okay to think that, you know, that kind of stuff should not just be like they take away specific things from that product that could have made it just an original fun game that was released for the first time for Pokemon fans, right? Again, it's a debatable topic, but I don't want to drag on too much for it. Okay. Now we have a Bayleaf. And boy howdy is this thing just wrecking house. I don't know what's the rare Mon here. It could be Skitty. See ya. You again. Nothing but Poochyena. Do I want to fight this guy? I need money, sure. Bye. Jose. And you are almost out of here. So I do believe Razor Leaf does it a little bit better here. Yeah, it's neutral, and I'm only benefiting from stab. Okay, that makes sense. I'm learning. Study at school and study on the way home, too. Good for you. Well, I guess with Gen 4, people did think that Platinum improved upon it a lot. Yeah. And again, I know a lot of people would also argue that, like, doing a Gen, just like a third re-release of a game, that sucks. Yeah, exactly. But, like, you know, for me, Emerald felt like it had a lot of interesting ideas and a lot of cool concepts put into it, like Battle Frontier especially. The ability to, like, the extra content, the legendaries, the mythicals, and technically speaking, the most you could do to get those things would be like events and, you know, what was it? Events, a lot of planning, a lot of using the like trading with your friends. There's a lot of cool ideas that are in Emerald that make it a very long-lasting, fun game. They're doing that now with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Silver did that for me. Platinum does that for me. Black and White, Black to Whites, who do that for me. You know, obviously there are some issues like with all those games for a variety of reasons. Yeah, that's a double battle, I think. Okay. People did think that. Let me think. It's really hard. By the way, I never realized how hard it is to do this. Playing a video game and talking at the same time. How on earth do people do this? No, wait. Yeah. You. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, with the discussion of like, there's a lot of decisions that the Pokemon Company makes that no one will always approve of. Like for me, it's like I don't like the idea of like, oh, buy Diamond and Pearl and then yeah, so I'll release Diamond and Pearl first and then I'll release Platinum, which more people are gonna get anyway, or hopefully that's what people think. Yeah, I know what you mean. But again, to me, I'll put it very basically, like I said before. To me, just adding DLC is opening the floodgates, and it's also taking away from a game that should have been amazing at launch. And you know, some people will still think it was amazing at launch, but like, if Sword and Shield came together with all the DLC and put into one big package, and that was what we got on release date, that would be like, it would genuinely speaking, be one of the best Pokemon games we've ever played. Like, it's not perfect in many regards, but like, it would be one of those long-lasting games that people would love to play and have fun with. I guess. Again, I'm talking about Sword and Shield again when I really don't want to. Okay. Remember when I said this was about me trying to beat the game with the Chikorita? God. Press tackle. Again, you're free to think that the DLC expansion pass is a good idea. It just, you know, it's not going to please everyone, and I think that's what we should leave it at. No matter like what side of the argument you like to look at it, DLC is not always positively looked upon, especially for Nintendo games. I mean, for some small cases, like I know Breath of the Wild DLC was very well received. A lot of people for Smash think a lot of the characters they introduced there are pretty fun. But Pokemon fans, on the other hand, are really, you know, adamant. Again, I'm talking about it when I really don't want to talk about it. Ugh. Again, like I said before, to each their own. If you like the DLC, that I'm perfectly fine with that. But just know that it's an opinion that not everyone else shares. And you shouldn't just discredit people for thinking that, oh yeah, this is how it should always be done. Because hopefully speaking, it doesn't happen like that. He laid out a trap for me. I think Whisper is the only thing that spawns at this cave. Okay, so if... Oh wait, okay, yeah. So after this, I'll heal, go back, fight May, and I think the first thing I'll try to do is face off with Brawly, and hopefully that'll be okay. Rusturf. Rustboro. I think Rustboro was the city we just came from, I think. We came from Rustboro. I think we're going to... We have to take the boat to go to Dewford. I think that's what it is. Oh, yeah. Talking about this cave, yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, this is called Rusturf Cave because it's between Rustboro City and, or the route next to Rustboro City, and Verdanturf. I think that's how you pronounce it. Time to head back. Actually, I don't remember what's in here. Let me just take a look. There are 3 clones of the exact same person to get to... Okay. Yeah, I already know that. Aw. They're quarantined. There's a man digging his way to furniture all by his lonesome. He's desperate to get through. So apparently Rock Smash is eco-friendly. This thing is going to be the bane of my existence by the end of this playthrough. Let's go. I'm trying to like strategically... Oh, Skitty. Do I go for it? Alright, I'll try one tackle. And then I'll switch out to something else. I'm not certain why I'm catching this many Pokemon. Usually I wouldn't. Actually... Alright, if this doesn't work, I'll use Poison Powder. Never mind, we're good. Skitty's pretty cool. I think, I mentioned this before to a few, to you, Justin, and as well as a few other people. Wait. I'm gonna feel so okay, no, we're good. Technically speaking, I don't have Q1, but whatever. Hey, what's up? Ah, yeah, I gotta get through this guy first, and the president. Talking about Skitty. Skitty is infamous in Blue Rescue Team, Red Rescue Team, those games, for being just amazing. Amazingly broken. Attract was so powerful, and Link moved with you could use Tail Whip, Tackle, and Double Slap all at once. Just destroys bosses. I think like common speedrunners like beat the game with like Skitty at level like less than 20 or something like that. You're watching Chugga Conroy play as Skitty in Rescue Team DX? Yeah. I don't think it's as Attract is that broken in that game. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slayport easily. Ah, thanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should know that. The double... I think it's called Rapid Bullseye. The rare quality that allows you to... Yeah, alright, good. You need Rapid Bullseye for, Purity Forest. Now what's up? Sweet. Where are you? Match call? Yeah, there you go. Be good. He's looking down on me in my office window. Wahahaha. See you again. Ah, shoot. Sorry, I called you again. Yeah, Rapid Bullseye Heracross is the best turn. Best choice, definitely. You can do it with Charizard. You can do it with, there are a bunch of good choices. But from what I've seen, it's Charizard and Heracross. Everyone's really choosing Heracross, though. Ariados sounds good. What did I beat it with? I beat it with something very unorthodox. No, wait. Yeah, Ariados Mew sounds good. An uncommon pick. You know what I think I remembered beating it with? Honchkrow. Honchkrow knew, and my Honchkrow knew. What was it? Like Sucker Punch. There was like a move. It was Sucker Punch. It was Tailwind. It was like a lot of really good moves in the beginning. Difficult to get. Oh yeah, it is definitely. It's definitely easier to choose like Heracross or whatever. But I had a Honchkrow from like pretty early on in the game. Swift. That's fine. Hopefully, I don't know how bad Rival 2 is in this case. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna get through him. Or her, sorry. Okay. Do I go for Poison Powder? Alright, let me test the waters. Oh yeah, definitely. You keep most of them. Okay. That should be okay. Wait, I have Reflect, not Light Screen. Okay, let me try that. See what happens. That is not good. Okay. I don't know how bad Torchic's defense is versus special defense. I'm thinking tackle first. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for the risk. See what happens. Okay, that's okay. Don't crit. Okay, good. Nice. Alright, good. A little bit of luck, but that's fine. I had the potion just in case. For a quick second there, I read that way too quickly, and it said, oh, by the way, Mr. Bryant passed away. Liz, you might not just move here. Okay. We're good. No, he's good. He's good. Alright, let's heal up real quick. I'm gonna head... Alright, once again, I'm not gonna be streaming for so long, because I have to head out around 6. And I will... Again, my biggest thing that I'll try to do right now is get to Dewford, yeah. Yeah, I think I can just get through this. Out. Alright. Let's go to Briny. Not gonna lie, when I first played this game, it took me maybe like 3 minutes to like try to talk to this guy. Because for the longest time I thought, oh yeah, hey, you can just talk to him if I like face him and just try to mash the A button at the right time I can get him. Because I thought that's what they were going for. 1 second, I'm getting a call. Stop the ship. See ya. I'm assuming... Only justification for that is I'm assuming there's like a better signal there. Alright. Hit land in Dewford. 20 minutes left. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can make it to the end of... That was close. I'm gonna see if I can... Yeah, get through this and then try to beat Brawly. Sweet. Let's see. Let's see if any of those Pokemon I caught were worth it. Nice. How do I teach it to, though? Anyone but Bayleaf. Eating meat. Sure. Doesn't really matter, but, you know. Can I get repels? Probably not. Probably not at this point. Alright, I'm gonna try to Razor Leaf any Aerons I see, and then... God, this might take a while. And here I thought I'd be able to beat this in 15 minutes. Alright, come on. Good. Keep going, keep going. Escape rope, good. Okay. Oh yeah, this one... I forgot about that. I'll brave through it, come on. Come on, I can do this. Sweet. I think down here is an item to the right is the ladder. Ooh. Sableye. I always like Sableye in terms of design. I like the fact that it references the games. Red, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Do I want to catch it? Fine. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Dang it. Making me regret that decision, Sableye. Do I risk it with the Great Ball? Whatever. I'll risk it, yeah. Last chance, might as well go all out. Sweet. By the way, speaking of... I forgot to nickname it. Oh, whatever. So we have Bayleaf, Qs 1 through 4, and Sableye. Excellent team. Alright, come on. I want to get past this thing. Like I said before, I want to try to end sometime around 6. So let's see if I can do this. Try to speed through this. Okay. I don't remember the layout here that well. I think it's left. Where to go? Where to go? Ooh. Pretty certain it's gonna teleport if I try anything. So let's just hit it. A little too strong. Okay. I think right. Oh, yeah, now I remember. I think there's an item, like, slightly to the right of here. Oh yeah, going back to the Mystery Dungeon DX thing. Hoenn, really? You're making me want to keep you, but I don't want to waste too much time on that. Yeah, there you go. Right here. And then one right here. Good. And then back here. Good. Yep. Alright, definitely looks like I can get to Brawley by the end of this. Going back to the Mystery Dungeon. So, in terms of, like, the teams you can pick, I know lots of people used to pick Mewtwo. I think some people will... Yeah, a lot of the legendaries also work as viable options. I think Mewtwo should still work in Purity Force for DX. Mewtwo's a good option. Charizard, Heracross, Ariados. Butterfree used to be a good choice back in the originals. Butterfree, Venomoth, anything with... Okay, we're good. I think, yeah, Emulator went through a really weird thing right there. Hello. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Letter for me. Thank you. Steel Wing, can't really use that though. That's an amazing foreshadowing you got there, Steven. Okay, see ya. I'm right there. Okay. Makuhita is a pretty fun Pokemon. It is basically like a Machamp Light. Wait, Behem learns it in Gen 5 because it's TM51? Are you serious? Wait, are you... That sounds ridiculous. Is that true? Behem can learn that? Behem can learn Steel Wing. Are you... What? Huh. That actually might give it, like, really good coverage. That's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that. But it doesn't learn the move in TM51 or TR51 anymore. Oh, really? That's kind of tragic. Oh wait, I can't. Can I use Flash? I forget. No, I think it's just I had to battle the trainers. Yeah. Oh yeah, Steel Wing is based off the special attack, attack stat. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm curious about? So for those of you who are, I believe, so other than Justin, I believe there might be some other people here that are not from Ruggers Pokemon Club. And there's a bunch of competitive people that I know that do things like VGC and, you know, a lot of tournaments and stuff. Personally, I'm not, like, the most knowledgeable in that regard. But I am curious to see how many of them have, like, tried out Emerald Battle Frontier. Because, God, according to this, it might take a very, very long time for some people, especially casual players, to, like, try to beat this thing. You basically have to learn competitive Gen 3 in order to... From what I'm understanding, you have to learn, like, competitive Gen 3 in order to stand a chance. I'm actually not certain what's the right way, but I'll just keep... I need the experience either way. And getting to Brawly doesn't seem like that much of an issue right now. Okay. Fun fact about Meditite in this gen. I believe it's always had this, like, its ears, like, slightly lower in this generation, but in Gen 4 and onwards, like, the male ones have it up here and the female ones have it a little lower. I always like those nice touches that they added in Gen 4, like those gender differences. Alright. Pretty certain there's one here. Okay. It looks like I could definitely make this done. Let this happen. This is nothing but Razor Leaf, and boy howdy is it amazing. Yep. Yep. I'm not certain how many trainers I have to fight for. I think no matter what, you can't like fully light up the room until you fight Brawly. I'm not even certain what Brawly's levels are in this game. It might be like either 19 or 21, something like that. Either way, I should have it matched after a quick trip to the Pokemon Center. Nice. Yeah, you. I think she might be the last one. Actually, I forget. If I go outside, does it reset? I don't know exactly. Why must you waste my time? Going off of our previous discussion, moves that. What was it? One move that I always never understood. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it was always kind of weird to me. Skuntank mowing flamethrower. Like that's just a. It gets a lot of use if you use Skuntank at all, but to me, it's just a really weird pick. I think yeah, right here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna look around one more time, heal up, and then I will give this a shot. Yeah, I've already been here. Let's see. Let's see. Dun. Yep. As long as there's no one else on the left, I think I'm done. Yep, good to go. Alright, so all the trainers are defeated. A lot of people, yeah, it is kind of weird. One interesting one that people always reference is Wooper knowing Ice Punch. Like, I could always just assume he just uses his tail. Or its tail. Like, so to me, that doesn't make sense. What really doesn't make sense to me is Gen 1 Lickitung. Apparently it can't learn Lick. Which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. It's in the name. Which is... yeah. Why am I going this way? Okay, Ghastly learning Ice Punch is kind of ridiculous. Alright. Brawly time. Okay. I'm Brawly, due for gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of that's a weird way to describe that. In the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you wanted to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you got. I like how his design in the what I saw in the overworld does not look like this. Ah, whatever. All right, Machop. An interesting piece. What's that? An interesting piece of trivia I learned recently is that huge power's Japanese name means something like muscle man, but it's a pun on something associated with rabbits. Ah, really? Huh. Like another one, I think you probably heard of this one too before, Justin, but Splash being known as Hop in Japan. Like that, to me, that makes a lot of sense. Hopefully. Land, good. Like that's why Hoppip can learn Splash, exactly, yeah. Alright. Makuhita is his final Pokemon. And what level is it? 19, I got this. Do I toy with it for a bit, though? Nah. Don't know how much that does. Okay, good. Alright, easy fight. Hopefully. He might heal after this turn, but that's fine. Unless I crit? Nope. Alright, he hasn't gone for... perfect, I think we're good to go. I'm pretty certain his signature is, or the move that he would prefer to use is Bulk Up, but luckily I did not run into that issue. Well, wow, you made a much bigger splash than... Hey, speaking of splash, a much bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. And the room is full of light once more. I remember people complained about Electrode and Lantern learning Sucker Punch, but its Japanese name translates to Surprise Attack. So it has nothing to do with punching. Yeah. Yeah, Surprise Attack makes more sense. One move that always bothered me was Feint Attack. In these games, and I think it took a very long time for it to be fixed. Well, it's okay, man. You can have a number. Alright. Yeah. A Sucker Punch being more like a surprise attack, that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, Vice Grip too, exactly. Alrighty then. I'm gonna save it, call it a night. I'm gonna be checking out someone else's stream and finishing up some late night Pokemon playing later. Usually, I used to go out with friends during this time, but disappointingly, not much. Can't really do that right now during this time. So hopefully, I can get back to that fun time another time. You know. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Justin. Always appreciated. You're always free to come into more streams. I don't think I can. I won't be able to stream for a while, so just we'll enjoy this for a while and see if I can do some future ones later. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Might as well play out this, what I've been working on. Thank you so much for watching. You guys can enjoy the national park as I see it now. And take care, everyone. See ya.